Ladies and gentlemen, the President and his guests. Okay, students, please give your applause to the faculty now. Thank you. Okay, a distinguished member of this year's graduating class, Kin Miet Thu Ton. We'll be singing, so ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated at this time. And it is my pleasure to call upon the president of Bergen Community College, Dr. G. Jeremiah Ryan.
Good morning. Better than that, all right? Let's try it again. Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the administration, the faculty, the staff, and all the students, I welcome you to this ceremony in honoring the class of 2011. I want to extend greetings to the friends and family of graduates worldwide who are able to watch us on the internet today. We're also blogging live on the college's Facebook page. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the salutatorian for the class of 2011. Christine Jones of Teaneck has proven herself an individual of the highest academic standards while attending Bergen. In addition to achieving a perfect 4.0 GPA, Christine is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society, and she's an NJ STARS student. She was also president of the Honors Association here at Bergen. Christine also is one of the growing number of Bergen students who graduate and transfer to top universities. I'll leave that for her to share in her comments. Christine loves children and plans to become a teacher in an urban school district. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2011 salutatorian, Christine Jones.
Greetings to the Bergen Community College faculty, distinguished guests, families, friends, supporters, and fellow graduates. It is truly an honor to stand before you this morning as your salutatorian and to represent the class of 2011. I'm so excited for this day and even more excited for what the future has in store for our generation. 2 years ago, I walked through the doors of Bergen Community College, apprehensive about what lay ahead. Everything was new to me. Like many other students, I had dreams of faraway colleges in distant places, not realizing the wealth of opportunities that Bergen, the college next door, had to offer me. A bit reluctantly, I got involved and ended up meeting some of the most amazing professors, faculty, and students who really helped to shape my experience at Bergen. My time at Bergen helped me to expand my horizons, challenge my abilities, and explore greater possibilities. Many doors of opportunity were open to me. I became an active member of the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society, led the Honors Association as president, and my latest and greatest achievement, transferring to New York University. I could not have accomplished this without the help of and support of some of the great people I met here at Bergen Community College. Two professors that greatly impacted and inspired me at Bergen were Dr. Maria Makowiecka and Dr. Dorothy Altman. They saw leadership potential in me that I did not see in myself. They encouraged me and guided me through my time as president of the Honors Association, and I will be eternally grateful to them for their support and the confidence that they placed in me. Of course, there are many others which time will not permit me to mention, but I'm taking this opportunity to thank all of my professors and mentors from this great institution, Bergen Community College. Words cannot truly express the gratitude I feel toward my parents, my wonderful parents, Winsome and Carlton Jones, and my younger sister, Chelsea Ann, who are here along with other extended family and friends to support me. You are indeed the wind beneath my wings, and I thank you. But enough about me. This day is about us, the class of 2011, Bergen Community College. Woo! Why is this day so important? It is important because in spite of the obstacles and challenges we may have faced, we did it. We persevered, and it paid off. Our graduation obviously did not come about by chance or occur by accident. This day came about because we took the necessary steps to make it happen by studying hard, being diligent and disciplined, and even enduring a few sleepless nights. Now that we are graduating, I'm sure many of us are asking ourselves the obvious question: where do we go from here? The story is told of a man who built a church with no lights. When asked why he would do such a bizarre thing, he explained that in place of the lights, he had placed a candle holder at each seat in the sanctuary. It would be the responsibility of each member to bring their candles to church each week. If they did not, the corner of the church would be dark. The same is true about us and our responsibility to our nation and to the world around us. Bergen Community College has lit our candles by taking us through one leg of our educational journey. It is our responsibility to keep this flame burning by seeking further educational opportunities, using this light to be of service to those around us, and giving back to an institution that has done so much for us. It is also important to stay connected to our foundation. Our foundation is our family, individuals who have impacted us, and of course, this great institution from which we have the honor of graduating. Fellow students, the graduating class of 2011, I exhort you to use your gifts and shine your light bright to make a contribution to the world that only you can make. Congratulations, fellow graduates. I wish you luck on all your future endeavors, and let us make a pact today to shine the light of Bergen Community College wherever we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. That was very uplifting for all of us to hear you, and then best of luck at NYU. There's many of us. How many more are going to NYU with Christine? Quite a few. That's great. That's terrific. This time I will introduce the distinguished platform guests. We got a lot of people that support the college all year long and really enjoy being here to watch you get your degree, so this will take a couple of minutes. They're all very helpful to the college and deserve their moment before you. Bernadette McPherson of the Bergen County Board of Chosen Freeholders. Robert Hermanson of the Bergen County Board of Chosen Freeholders. Sid Wilson, the Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Rosie Rios, the keynote speaker. Kathleen Donovan, our county executive. John Driscoll, the chairman of the Board of County Freeholders. Maura Di Nicola, the vice chairwoman of the Board of County Freeholders. Jessica Pania, our valedictorian, we'll hear from later. Christine Jones, our salutatorian, who you just heard from. John Mitchell of the Bergen County Board of Chosen Freeholders. Jermaine Ortiz of our Board of Trustees. Richard Dressel of our Board of Trustees. Dorothy Blakesley of the Board of Trustees. Phil Ciarco of the Board of Trustees. Connie Corey of the Board of Trustees. Michael Neglia, Board of Trustees. Carol Otis of the Board of Trustees. And another NYU student, Isla Chimarone, the alumni representative of the board. Jake Farman, who's here for the Council of County Colleges. Dr. Jose Adames, our academic vice president. Tim Dacey, the vice president for administration. Ray Smith, the vice president of student services. Jim Miller, our chief human resources officer. Ron Milan, the interim vice president for continuing education. Angela Harrington, our chief community relations officer. Peter DeLugos is our VP for research. Dennis Miller, who's our interim chief development officer. Professor Mauro Marzocco, who you met, is our grand marshal today. Ann Loda, the executive assistant of the president. Alan Kaufman, the faculty senate president. Janelle Perez, the student government president. Robert Hakimian Jr., the chair of our foundation. Dr. Judy Wynn, the fourth president of the college. Marshall Katzman, professor emeritus. Robert Dill from our foundation. And Paul Bergusa, who heads our Meadowland campus. There are additional guests with us, our former Board of Trustees members, Aaron Graham, Dorothy Romaine, and I've already introduced Robert Dill as the former chair. That's the platform party. One more round of applause, we'll take care of it. I'm sure there's plenty more where that one came from, right? There's also two students I want to introduce, give a kind of a special feel. Joseph DiCandido. Joseph, if you would stand, one of the graduates. Where are you, Joseph? Joseph DiCandido, stay standing, 81 years old. I was talking to Joseph before the ceremony, and he said he started school in 1950, but the Korean War got in the way. 61 years to get an associate's degree. Another student I want you to meet, I think, typifies the work ethic and the volunteer ethic of all of you, of our graduates. And I want to just spend a minute talking about James Olavala. James, are you in the audience? Typical of you, he's working full-time, right? But by working full-time, what James also did was able to get a 3.96. I think it was that B in gym. He's vice president of PTK, and as the vice president for service, took on a project where he matched PTK members in mentoring relationships with students with autism at the campus. That was so successful, we went back to his local Jewish center and did the same thing. Matched local volunteers at the center with people that were at the center that had autism. Caught the eye of the county prosecutor, who then asked him to organize a county-wide program where our students would help other kids regarding bullying in the schools. James, thanks for all you do. You're going to go to Ohio State, right? You're going to talk to Sid Wilson. Good job. Although this is a day where we celebrate you, there's some other people that I think you would agree would share in your having made this great achievement. First among all of them are the faculty and staff of the college, and I'd like the faculty and staff to please stand. Please stand and allow you to give them your thanks. You're not following the script. My script says standing ovation for the faculty and staff. No. Much better, much better. Thank you. The other people that have had much to do with you basically have tolerated you for the last however long it's taken to get your degree. And the neat thing about the Izod Center, they're all here to be with you. So I want to go through some of the people, and I would hope the graduates would acknowledge them as well, the rest of us. We'll start with grandparents. Will all the grandparents to the students please stand? Aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, got a few of them here. You all stand. Parents of the graduates, please. And this next group, this is absolutely the last time they're going to get dressed up and go someplace they don't want to go in order to recognize you, your brothers and sisters. If they... Given the demographic, I know there's a lot of these around. Spouses, significant others. And usually if there's spouses and significant others, there's children, the children of the graduates. This is always the most risky part of this exercise, but it may be the case. Any of you got a grandchild? Anybody? Yeah? All right. Terrific. We do have a couple people that want to bring greetings to you who are very important to the college. First person that will come up and give greetings on behalf of the county is our county executive, Kathleen Donovan.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Congratulations. I am so proud of you. And on behalf of the Board of Chosen Freeholders and myself as county executive, I congratulate all of you. What an enormous accomplishment. We are truly in the presence of greatness here today with all of you graduates. I thank your parents, your family, and for you, I look forward to hearing wonderful things about you in the years to come, and we'll be able to say you got yourself started at Bergen Community College. Congratulations, enjoy your day. Thank you, everyone.
Representing the Board of Chosen Freeholders is John Driscoll, the chairman.
Good morning, everyone. Graduates, as a graduate in the class of December of 1995, the future is bright for you because that's when I graduated from this college. I will tell you right now, the ladies and gentlemen on my side, they're the best in this state. The teachers and the staff of this college are the best in this state. Now, graduates, I don't think you really should be applauding because, as I've said before, whether it be at the academies up in Mahwah or the school at Bergen Tech or the academies, you were taught by the best. Go out into this world and do your best to leave a mark in this world. That's the true blessing that you're being given today. So that's what the job is for you to do from here on in. Do your best, leave your mark, help people, and most importantly, do not ever stop learning. Because those that have say they stopped learning are those are the fools. Keep learning, it is important. And to those that you are going into the teaching profession, God bless you. My mother is a retired teacher. It is a very, very noble profession. And it is one that I hold in high esteem. So thank you all.
Our keynote speaker will be introduced to you by Sid Wilson, the vice chair of our board, who's an Ohio State graduate, James, so you need to get in touch with him. Sid Wilson.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. Thank you, Freeholder Driscoll. Good morning. No, one more time, class of 2011. Good morning. There we go. On behalf of the Board of Trustees at Bergen Community College, I commend all of our graduates on this significant accomplishment and congratulate you on your success, class of 2011. I also extend greetings to the families and friends who have come here to join us. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce your keynote speaker today, the Treasurer of the United States, Rosie Rios. As is the case of our valedictorian, Jessica Bonilla, Ms. Rios is a true American story. Both women come from large families and had to work hard with long hours while getting their education. Both may trace their successes to overcoming the challenges of life that's placed through them through perseverance and hard work and sacrifice. As the nation's treasurer, Ms. Rios oversees the U.S. Mint, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, and she oversees Fort Knox. She's also a key liaison to the Federal Reserve. Her road to this important position was not always easy. One of 9 children raised by a single mother in Hayward, California, Ms. Rios worked many hours processing books at a county library warehouse during high school to help support her family. Often she returned home so late at night that she didn't get to finish her homework until the following morning. Her diligence, however, paid off, because in 1983, she was accepted into Harvard University. She brought her willingness to work hard to Harvard to complete her bachelor's degree in sociology and Romance languages and literature. Ms. Rios served as Director of Economic Development for Fremont, California, and later held the same post for the city of Oakland, where government officials credited her with revitalizing the city's stagnant economy by attracting hundreds of new businesses and initiating several new development projects. She moved on to the private sector, specializing in economic development, and while she was in one of the private sector firms, she helped to lure the Montreal Expos to Washington, D.C. In November 2008, as the nation hovered on the brink of depression, President-elect Barack Obama appointed her to serve on the Treasurer Federal Reserve Transition Team. The hard work that she put into attaining her education and her experience to work to reviving stagnant downtown business districts and neighborhoods instilled in Ms. Rios a passion for the issues of Main Street. Today, she holds a major position in government. She serves as the senior advisor to the Secretary of the Treasury, Tim Geithner, in the areas of community development and public engagement. Her success, however, is rooted in hard work, in never giving up, and in believing in yourself. In other words, as we say in the Latino community, que sí se puede. It is success born in perseverance and pursuing personal goals in order to better help others is what makes her an outstanding leader in our country. And so, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, faculty and staff, and of course, the class of 2011, I present to you today your keynote speaker, the Treasurer of the United States of America, Rosie Rios.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning. What an honor it is to be here today. And thank you, President Ryan, Sid Wilson, for this invitation and for this very special opportunity to address you here today on what will surely be one of the most memorable events of your life. Congratulations to you, the class of 2011. And was already mentioned, I want to say congratulations to the students, to the parents, to the faculty, and to the entire Bergen community, for this really is what represents a village. You have so much to be proud of, and what an impressive school. I had a chance to have dinner with a number of students last night when I came in, and I was just extremely inspired by what I heard, so many fabulous stories. And to hear about this school, 28,000 students across 3 campuses, representing more than 100 countries. The opportunities are here endless, with 141 degrees and various certificate programs. Really, that is quite amazing. Yes. So just a little bit more background on what it is exactly that I do. You heard a little bit already, but this position is very interesting. It's the second oldest position in the administration, right behind the president. So it's older than the vice president, it's older than the Secretary of the Treasury, it's older than Treasury itself, with a lot of tradition. And it usually follows the president's term. So Barack Obama is the 44th president of the United States. I'm the 43rd Treasurer of the United States. And I cannot tell you what an honor it has been to serve my country in this capacity. Now, you're probably wondering exactly what the Treasury of the United States does in addition to signing the money. So yes, it is my signature on the lower left-hand side of your money. But what's great about this position is it's always evolved to reflect the priorities of the administration. And I am proud to say that I am the first Latina ever appointed by a Democrat. Thank you. So I never would have thought that my career path in economic development, real estate, and investment management would be so relevant during a time when jobs, housing, and access to capital are so much at the forefront of this economic recovery. Life has a way of working out like that. My experience has been extremely rewarding, and as treasurer, I've focused my platform on financial empowerment, which I define as access to information, access to people, and access to capital. And I will continue to support these three areas in all my work activities. I'm also able to work on a number of projects and initiatives that mean the most to me as a senior advisor to Secretary Geithner. And my position, for the first time in many, many years, has direct responsibility over two major bureaus with about 4,000 people total, something I'm very, very proud to represent in the production of our currency and our coins. My work and experience in DC has been very fulfilling, but there's still so much ahead of us. And when I look at you, I see so much of me in you, and I hope you see the same. I'm a firm believer that with every challenge comes opportunity. I'm sure that many of you have encountered bumps in the road along the way, but with those challenges, you have proven to yourself, to your family, and to your friends and your peers that you can tackle these obstacles. This will prepare you for that next step and opportunity. The theme of finding opportunity resonates for me very clearly, not just in my own personal and professional life, but also with what we as a community and as a nation and as a world are experiencing today. The world is much different now, and every day, as you can imagine, brings about many new developments. As a member of the Treasury and Federal Reserve transition team when President Obama came into office, I was there during one of the most frightening times of our economic history, following a very, very hopeful campaign. Since that time, we have taken many steps to break the back of the financial crisis and set up a path to recovery. We made a lot of progress in the past year and 2 years towards restoring economic health. A range of policies, the Recovery Act, the Financial Stability Plan, the Wall Street reform legislation, several foreclosure prevention programs have all been instrumental in pushing the economy in the right direction. Yes. But we're also firmly focused on taking the steps necessary to ensure that we can continue to grow our economy and create jobs for the long term. Over the past year, significant progress has been made for initiatives that are specifically designed for your generation, one of the most important generations of our lifetime. The administration has put an emphasis on community colleges like Bergen. It is estimated that in the near future, jobs that will require an associate's degree are going to grow twice as fast as jobs that require no college experience. This will only continue to grow over the next 10 years, where eventually having a college degree will absolutely be a necessity. Understanding this need, President Obama has set long-term goals to accomplish this. By 2020, the goal is for our country to have the highest proportion of college graduates in the world. Absolutely. I have always said that you are not competing against the person sitting next to you. You are competing against people in China, in Europe, across the board, everywhere in the world. And this fits into the President's initiative on winning the future. This initiative is focused on out-innovating, out-educating, and out-building the rest of the world. And this starts with generations like yours. I don't think people realize the extent and rapid growth rate of community colleges. They are a large part of the educational system, enrolling more than 8 million students. And I want you to know, coming from a family of 9 kids, we all went on to college, and 5 of us actually started in community colleges. So we personally believe and understand what it means to have community college experience. You can see that right here with Bergen, with 17,000 enrollees in the academic program, which is larger than many 4-year schools. Community colleges have much more to offer. Affordable tuition, flexible scheduling, and open admission processes are just a few. The investment in these colleges is imperative, and that is why last March, the President signed the Health Care and Education Reconciliation Act. This will provide $2 billion over 4 years to fund the Community College and Career Training Initiative so that we can begin to take advantage of these opportunities. Beginning this year, the Department of Labor, in coordination with the Department of Education, this initiative will begin awarding grants of $500 million to community colleges who qualify. The award is intended to increase the number of students who attain professional certificates and industry-recognized certificates to create a trained workforce. The goal is to ensure that every American receives at least 1 year of post-secondary education. As the future leaders of this country, your responsibility as adults begins now. Some of you may continue on to a four-year school or enter into a profession where you receive the necessary training at Bergen. But no matter what you decide to do, you have a lot of great opportunities ahead of you, and embrace it. It may not be easy. My journey to this point clearly has not been easy, but it has taught me that with every challenge, those core values that you will have learned will help you, lead you to those opportunities, and will help you make the right decision for you. As I mentioned, I was one of 9 children and fortunate enough to have an amazing mother who raised us as a single parent in a very, very tough neighborhood near Oakland, California. She always instilled in us the value of a good education, the value of a strong work ethic, and the value of moral behavior. All 9 of us, as I mentioned, went on to college and remained grounded in our beliefs and the strong support system in which we were raised. So as you think about finding, or better yet, creating your own opportunities, it might be helpful to know a little bit more about yourselves and your own generation. Pew Research Center issued a report about what is known as the millennial generation. Those of you who are between the ages of 18 through 29, and this is what it said. Millennials, that is you, are generally confident, self-expressive, liberal, upbeat, and open to change. They are more ethnically and racially diverse than older adults. They are more upbeat than their elders about their own economic futures, and as well as about their overall state of the nation. Good to hear. They embrace multiple modes of self-expression. 3/4 have created a profile on a social networking site. Be careful what you put on there. 1 in 5 have posted a video of themselves online. Woo. Nearly 4 in 10 have a tattoo. Yeah. Now I love this next statistic. Nearly 52% said that one of the most important things in their lives is to be a good parent. Very important. While only 1% said being famous. Millennials are on course to become the most educated generation in American history, and it starts here. A trend driven largely by the demands of a modern, knowledge-based economy. Now, most millennials, 61%, say their generation has a unique and distinctive identity, and 24% say it's because of their use of technology. Millennials have already distinguished themselves as a generation that gets along well with others, especially their elders, very important. For a nation whose population is rapidly going gray, that could prove to be a most welcome character trait. So always, always thank your grandparents. Yes. Yes. Very interesting indeed. And these findings prove themselves to be accurate. I think you all have a lot to look forward to. So as you move forward, here's some advice that I think could be very, very helpful. And I really want to emphasize this one. Emotional intelligence is just as important, if not more so, than academic intelligence. These values include respect, empathy, awareness, and compassion. Don't ever forget the important role that these will play in your life as you embrace a diverse background of perspectives and cultural experiences. To the female graduates here today, where are you? You have always had a place at the table. Never, ever, ever forget that. Absolutely. Now more than ever, the responsibility of caregivers takes on a whole new meaning. According to the 2009 report entitled A Woman's Nation Changes Everything, moms are the primary or co-breadwinner in nearly 2/3 of families. Where are the single mothers? Where are the single mothers? Congratulations. Congratulations. With over 57% of those enrolled in American colleges since the year 2000 being women, you will continue to play a dominant role in the workforce. In fact, for the first time in the nation's history, women now outnumber men in the workforce. There are so many people that serve as role models in today's society. Use those role models, peers, family members, and colleagues to really engage and learn from. One thing that is important to remember, it's not at all about having it all, and I want you to dispel that myth. It is absolutely not about having it all. It's about having what's important to you, what is customized for your lifestyle, what means the most to you. Please remember that. It's about balancing your choices for how you want to live your life, male or female. And I want to use this analogy that I use to illustrate my own life, which I call the pie of life. When I was in California, I had my great job, and I was in the private sector, and my family and all my siblings were there. I had many other activities. I was working out. I was reading novels. I had my girlfriends, and of course my work and my kids. And when I moved to DC, my pie became basically two slices, my kids and my work. And that's what I chose, and that's what works for me at this moment in time. And over time, the pie will change, the flavors will change, the slices will change, but this is my choice, this is what I chose to do, and it works for me and my family. So find what works for you. And it's really important to create a support network that works for you. What I've found out about Bergen Community College is that it makes a difference who the people are. The people, it's all about the people that make a difference in your life. That support network, that village will always, always stay with you. Nurture those relationships. To the teachers, I still keep in touch with my college professors, even my elementary school teachers. So you have made a profound difference in their lives. Please keep those relationships intact. It is so important. And you will always remember, just always remember, life happens in a whisper. It really, really does. From one connection to the other, those letters of recommendations, those relationships as you think about your career path will always make a difference with your teachers, with your colleagues, with your coworkers. Keep those relationships intact. Gentlemen, look to your future spouse as your partner, not as your dependent. Foster a nurturing and supportive environment for them and your children so that you will empower their ability to thrive. We should encourage our children to enter the STEM fields, that's science, technology, engineering, and math. No matter what you choose to do, math, science, all of that is going to play an important role in your career. If you ever want to run a nonprofit, if you ever want to get into the public sector, if you ever want to run your own business, or how about just managing your own personal finances, it really does make a difference for you and your children to keep math an important part of their foundation. Please never forget that. And especially to young girls. Where are the young girls here? Where are they? Tell them it's okay to excel in math. It's okay to be good in science. Never, ever stop, ever. To the proud parents, grandparents, siblings, and extended families, again, I say to you on behalf of these fine graduates, thank you. No one here walks alone. No one. This is as much of a reflection on you as it is the hard work of these students. You are their lifelong teachers. Their time at Bergen may be concluding, but for you, this is just another chapter in their journey with you. You are their counsel, their safety net, and their comfort zone, and you have every reason to be proud that together you have chosen to be a part of this experience. So what lies ahead? Many more challenges and opportunities, and hopefully we will all continue to build and improve in our efforts in the right direction. So these are my specific recommendations to you as you begin this next chapter in what will truly be an exciting journey. First, never forget this, continue with your undergraduate degree. And in fact, go on to graduate school. Very, very important. You have to differentiate yourself. Really, this is up to you. The future is up to you. Absolutely. So please, please, as my mom has taught me and I instill in my own children, I believe absolutely that education is the key to progress, the key to our advancement, and the key determinant of your future life choices. This is an opportunity to choose something of great interest to you and something that you can excel in a particular area. Get your master's or your law degree, your teaching credential, whatever it is that drives you, and do it while you have the time, while you are still young and while your brain is still elastic. And then once you get that advanced degree, then take care of yourself. Really, that's when you travel, that's when you join the Peace Corps, that's when you volunteer for a nonprofit, that's when you become an artist or whatever it is that exercises the right side of your brain. I tell that to my kids all the time. You are going to go to graduate school first and then absolutely be a musician, be an actor, be an artist, but you will have that foundation under your belt so that you will be able to choose when your career choices come up. You will absolutely be able to choose what's important to you and how those decisions are going to affect you for the rest of your life. And when you come back to your career path, you would have laid the foundation for you to apply the job that you choose with the credentials that you needed under your belt. Very, very important. Don't ever forget that. At some point in your fabulous career, please consider public service. Please. I have been very, very fortunate. I started out in the private sector, went into the public sector, back into the private sector, and here I am again in federal government service. I have never, ever, ever has been as fulfilled as I am working in the public sector. I can't tell you that enough. So please consider that as you continue your career paths. I would never have imagined, if you would have told me 3 years ago that I would be up here speaking to a crowd of 8,000 people at Bergen Community College, that it would have resulted in this. So really, create your own path. Create your own path. Don't wait. Don't wait for someone else to define you. Define yourself. Very, very key. And always remember, as much as we talk about the economic recovery and financial investments, human capital is the best investment that we can make. So invest in yourself. Never, never forget that. Channel your strengths. Do a personal business plan. It's actually a very fun exercise. So of course, everyone knows what a business plan is. Think about you as the product and go through that exercise. Take some time to think strategically about what motivates you and what inspires you. Don't wait for something to happen. Improve the conditions yourself. And don't ever, ever, ever live like you're dying. Live like you're living. Live every day to the fullest. Experience life with all its ups and downs. It gets better. It really does get better. Think of competition only as yourself. Do better than what you did yesterday. Always do better than what you did yesterday. Laugh off mistakes and learn from them. Recognize that everything is connected, that every decision we make impacts something else, and recognize that consequences matter. Responsibility and accountability are key. Stay connected, not just through technology, but with real human interaction. I can't tell you that that is so important to make sure that you keep your social skills intact. Believe me, I'm a big believer in technology, but there is nothing more important than human interaction. Please don't ever, ever forget that. That is going to distinguish you in a job interview, is how you interact socially. So please never, ever forget that. Relationships matter, as I said, so make sure you build lasting ones. My final thought for you. Enjoy this moment and relish it. You have earned this moment, and at some point in the very near future, I want you all to try this little game that I do with my kids every so often. I tell my 10-year-old daughter, Brooke, when I put her down to bed, to close her eyes and tell her that I tell her, Brookie, pretend that you're 10 years old, which she is. Pretend that you're 10 years old and you're home with mom and dad and Joey, your brother, and you're about to go to bed in the warmest and most comfortable bed with one of your puppies, and tomorrow you're going to go to a fabulous school with awesome friends and a great 5th grade teacher. and I tell her, now open your eyes. And you're here. My goodness, you're in your bed. And here you are next to Spike, and next to you is, and Joey's in the next room, and Mom and Dad are here and love you very much. And so I say to all of you, one day, no matter how fabulous your life is going to be, you will wish for this day. No doubt in my mind. You will wish for this day, because never will your life be full of such hope and joy and promise and accomplishment than what you feel now for yourself and for the next generation. So I say to you, open your eyes. Open your eyes for the very first time and enjoy this amazing ride called life. You have earned it. Congratulations to all of you. It is now time for you to go make your mark in history. Thank you very much.
Should all take out your dollar bills and wave them at her. A very good speech, but I'm amazed at her power, and I think that if there's one thing the county executive and I could agree on, it's we'd really like you to try to divert. We'll take it from Fort Knox, we'll take it from the Mint, whatever, however we can get it up here to Bergen County. You're really good. Now my pleasure to introduce to you your major speaker, your valedictorian. Responsibility for picking a valedictorian gets harder and harder each year, and this year was very hard. This year we are pleased to present an individual who represents the highest academic caliber, to present an individual who has the exceptional hallmarks of distinction, perseverance, intelligence, diligence, and excellence. Our valedictory address will be presented by Ms. Jessica Bonilla. Jessica has a 4.0 average. She's been given the Outstanding Service Recognition of Phi Theta Kappa and has participated in the honors program. She also is in the business club and the dance club. As you heard earlier, she received the Judith K. Wynn Valedictorian Graduation Award. Please join me in welcoming our class valedictorian, Jessica Bonilla.
Thank you. Before I begin, I want to say thank you for being here to someone very special in my life, who I was not expecting to come, who I've not seen for almost 10 years, and who I have not spoken for almost that long. And that is my father, Ubaldo Bonilla. Thank you. And so, White House, watch out, the women are coming. And be careful, men, because women want to take over the world. But it's not about that. It's about being the best human being that we can be. And as long as we can do that, then we will live forever. Buenos dias, administrators, faculty, distinguished guests, friends, and family. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to thank you for joining us today in this day where we take this important step towards our education and towards our dreams. Fellow graduates, I would like to begin by asking you this question. What will you dare to dream if you knew you wouldn't fail? For years, I only dreamed of becoming a college graduate. And for years, I was made to believe that education was out of my reach. Therefore, in this moment, I would like to share with you my life story, with the hope that this story will inspire you and motivate you that when it comes to your dreams, never accept a no. Fellow classmates, these are not just my struggles. These are the struggles of thousands. These are our struggles. To be appointed to represent you, to be a proud Honduran Latina, valedictorian, and to be the first of my family to obtain a college degree, proves that no matter how difficult the personal and financial challenges may be, by one's desire and discipline, success is possible. My story begins in a small village in the mountains of Honduras. Growing up, I did not have much. When I was 7, the Save the Children organization lined me with a charitable woman from Texas who I never met. She gave me gifts, school supplies, uniforms, but most prominent of all was a little red umbrella, which made me the happiest child in the world. Due to the vast poverty and hunger overtaking many Latin American countries, at the age of 9, my mother, my father, and our family of 13 came to the United States. Thank you, Dad. I did not know at that time that I was undocumented, neither did I know what that meant. But this I will learn later in my life. I grew up just like any of you in my community, being the best student I could. I was looking forward to big dreams and to a successful future. However, at home, some did not believe in me, and they prejudged that I will not achieve success. At the same time, in 2002, upon my high school graduation, I was denied admissions to a university as an undocumented student. For years, there were tears in my eyes, and for years, I hated my life. I stopped chasing my dreams. I felt like a failure. But since then, I've acquired my citizenship. And I came to Bergen Community College. I am standing here before you, living my dream. In September, I might be transferring to NYU or Seton Hall, and I am on the road to law school, but I am aiming exceptionally high. Harvard, Columbia, Yale, or Stanford. I am looking to making great contributions for our nation, for our society, and we will outsource China. But I cannot forget about those who now struggle as I once did. And I cannot forget about those who now cry as I once did. There are thousands of undocumented students whose dreams are being denied as mine were. And so I wear this today. Fellow dreamers, going to a good school and fulfilling the talents that God gave you, it is not a privilege. It is not an honor. It is our right. Some of them are here today Some of them are sitting next to you. Fellow dreamers, dare to dream. And dare to dream because just like my dreams came true, so will yours. Your dreams are coming too. Attending Bergen Community College was an important step for my future, but it was tough. I worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs to pay my tuition. Coming to school from work, there were times that I slept in Bergen's parking lot. Some of you may have seen me. I remember this time when I cried in my car. I cried because I was stressed and I just wanted to sleep. I called my mom and said, why do I care so much about school? Why? Why am I like this? She said, you always did since you were a little girl. If you couldn't get something right, you will cry, but you will sit there and do it until you did it. Thank you. Regardless of how tired I was, I shed my tears and I went to class. Dr. Shah knows very well how tired I used to be in her class. My little brother says to me, I don't know anybody who works as hard as you do. And he calls me his game changer. Thank you, Jimmy. When I struggle with a class like pre-calculus, I began study groups. I worked vigorously with tutors, classmates, and friends. And thank you to all those students at the Tutoring Center. I saw at Bergen Sicon Theater a film named La Americana, which inspired me to research about the struggles Hispanics are facing in our society. Subsequently, I became an education activist. Gracias to the Latino Heritage Month here at BCC and to Professor Helf Jr. When I attended Leadership Weekend with more than 100 other BCC students, it was one of the most moving days of my life. Seeing all those students share such connection for leadership. We shed tears, we hugged each other, and we became one. And we came back to Bergen with that strength to lead our clubs, to lead Bergen into what it is now and to better for the future. As Albert Einstein says, it is not that I am so smart. It is just that I stay longer with problems. And so I urge you, as how I urge my 9-year-old niece Marilyn in 4th grade, work long and work hard. Undoubtedly, Bergen Community College has been a crucial step for my success. And Bergen has helped shape me into the woman I am today. Thanks to all these opportunities that are available at Bergen, which I took full advantage of, I am standing here before you. I have been able to overcome the hardships of poverty and a troubled life. However, I am not different from any of you sitting here today. I am one of you, a college graduate from the class of 2011 who is seeing a better life. Therefore, this is just not my story. This is our story. This is Bergen's Community College diversity story. no matter what part of the world you come from. Poland, Philippines, Sweden, Korea, Africa, Colombia, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Mexico, or the United States. And no matter if you lack a 9-digit number, through hard work, perseverance, and sacrifice, we all, you all, will achieve success. Fellow graduates, I would like to leave you by encouraging you. Keep chasing your dreams, no matter what stands in your way. And I hope that my story makes many see that it is possible. You cannot change your past, but your actions can change the future. Just like I changed mine, you can too. And so dare to dream without the fear of defeat. Thank you, may God bless you, and congratulations, class of 2011.
We come to the part of the program we're going to be acknowledging some people that have done some special things. If you go to your commencement program, you'll see the names. We're not going to go through them one by one, but we will have them stand up. First of all, will the recipients of all the division, curricular, and special achievement awards please rise at this time? For everybody that received a divisional award. Great. "41 of the graduates achieved a 4.0. Would everybody with a 4.0 please stand? "67 of the graduates are members of Phi Theta Kappa. If they would please stand. With the graduates who are members of the National Collegiate Foreign Language Society, please stand. Foreign Language Honor Society. All right, great. 25 of our students achieved the distinction of being listed in Who's Who in American Community Colleges. If these 25 students would please stand. Who's Who in Community Colleges. Another 25 students achieved the EOF awards. 25 EOF students, please stand. Great. Would all the students that participated in service learning while they were here please stand? And lastly, would all our students that received New Jersey Stars Awards please stand? All right, now we come to the main event. All right. We'd now like to recognize and honor the class of 2011 by conferring the appropriate degree or certificate upon each graduate. We will now award the degrees with the assistance of Academic Vice President Dr. Jose Adames and our Vice President of Student Services, Mr. Raymond Smith. Vice President Adames, would you come forward, please? Vice President Adames, do you certify the candidates for the associate degree and certificate?
President Ryan, the candidates whose names appear in the program have successfully met the requirements for the associate degrees and certificates.
Vice President Adames, please identify the candidates for graduation here present.
Candidates, please come forward to receive your degrees. Andrew Pocarella. Stanislava Majoska. Bernadette Salaya. Sydney Cherry Richardson. Marta Kulesa. Maria Nina Lanting. Coldren Brown. Rosa Ortiz. Olivia Coleman. Melissa Maria Restrepo. John Paul Luistro Atienza. Juan Vasquez. Ralph Joseph Poulard. Matthew Jojen Thomas. Jijen Polosi. Mark S. Janus. Douglas Job. Nam Dan. Derlin Urena. Alexis Candembas. Gina Lampley. Desling Darden. A Lady Eason. Kathy Hampton. Brian Anevsky. Maria Angelic Markson. Sandra Sargenton. Margaret Levinson. Hasera Huck. Cynthia Cuadros. Caitlin Riley. Snehal Patel. Paya Patel. Alketa Kadri. Amy Husk. Mohammed Diab. Omar Farouk Damirio. Islam Al-Shami. Ameira Ashkal. Zanra Noor Jalan. Eddie Lanners III. Patricia Ann Valenzuela. Vasna Pakkowski. Luis Javier Morgado. Stephen Rogers. Frank De Lorenzo. Michael Huck. Lamar Kingwood. Giancarlo Tello. Sheena Visti, Andrea Leon, Katrina Rodriguez, Lisette Alejo, Jessica Taful, Fiona Watson, Samantha Barberry, Desiree Harden, Sujirta Surharsan, Keisha Holmes, Matt Hurley, Margaret Armenti, Bernadine Harrigan, Nancy Shufani, Erica Tusolino, Daniel Herrerian, Mohan Wang, Patrika Tokars, Inez Konopka, Julio Gonzalez, Richard Heinrich, Blanca Joana Churma, Dorota Matzgaj, Evanice Aguilera, Krista Ceravolo, Jennifer Genaro, Alejandria Dominguez, Dennis Bobsky, Journey Nunez, Johanna Reyes, Lisa Peloso, Michelle Caputo, Melanie Lane, Margarita Perez, Debbie Midens, Anthony Piero VII, Linda Raimoff, Silvia Ortez, placer, Romelia Torrejón, Don Denizak, Paola Acha, Gillian Gemma Lani, Miguel Paniagua, Tiffany Capolino, Misoti Ortega, Gentiana Nelly Jacupi, Marisa Ashley Cervelis, Stephen Bauman, Milton Lima, Melinda Van Cleve, Harold Eduardo Perez, Trevor Tunison, Philip Coleman Jr., Raymond Coleman, Ernesto Garcia, Edwin Grajales, Marnie Roundtree, Tori Fison, Derek Singletary, Razana Chowdhury, Charlene May Bautista, Ajoy Matthew, Frank Vincent III Tafaro, Sebastian Penk, May M. Vinci, Sherilyn Santiago, Elisa Flores, Essie Green, Andrea Uloa, Tisa Raimato, Rebecca J. Sonta Rodenbaugh, Kelly Wallace, Terrence Sicolela, Siobhan Keating, Simon Nefruzian, Alice Boy Ajin, Andrew Kelly, Marlon Blair, Ju Jing Lee, Anne Vernice Yulo Malari, Domenico Ragusa, Katrina Maniela Lacuna, Melissa Bautista Capalal, Liage Tor Andel, Alexandra Diacos, Vanessa Figueroa, Ana Riviera, Tanya Clark, Philip Diaz Jr., Juan Carlos Matos, Marcelo Castro, Joshua Mesa, Julio Milla, Joelis Peria, Dalia Campo Hermosa, Madeline Rose Marchena, Nicole Marie Poveda, bienvenido Javier Mena, Alicia Martí, Aurelia Whiteteca, Michelle Wojtacek, David Barreras, Oscar Sorto, Nancy Sherlow, Kim Yosibet Barrales, Matali Dave, Josh Rubin, Karina Tessoni, Joe Van Winkle, Cadian Coombs, Alicen Dinora Mendez, Julie Soyvan, Serafina Ricobono, Caitlin Sacrescu, Ashley Cruz, Amanda Grace Vaughn, Brian Perez, Alima Torres, Melissa Mejia, Peter James Katsantonis, Michelle Emile, Jessica Ann Lazuna Valdanaro, Megan Jacqueline, Betty Velaldi, Lydia Pereira, Ashley Devaney, Alexander Brown, Melissa Aucapina, Jonai Andrades, Makita Woods, Veronica Hu, Emmett Zoiler III, Emily Monroe, Lindsay DeNorcia, Kathleen Sanchez, Dwayne Donald, Brian Collier, Jacqueline Alvarez, Diego Chucky, Hugo Chucky, Michael Basin, Bruce Greenwood, Yuri Canavar Alarcón, Sarah Bright, Kevin Liptak, Amy Minial, Jimena Oros, David Ford, Christelle Millet Robinson, Cristina M. Blanco, Jonathan Guerra, Dominique Heslep, Jeffrey Cruz, Jocelyn Terang, Imani Sierra El Amin,
They have to keep it under the talking.
Ania Bernadette Brito, Maynel Hernandez, Blanca Jaramillo, Yasila Coelho, Jennifer Guinea, Cheryl Nunez, Marlene Hill. Maria Chambanaki. Daisy S. Gonzalez. Stephanie Gonzalez. Justine Reinero. Hugh Smith Belcher. Wayne Cool Jr. Smith. Michael Brown. Taha Aziz. Carol Sosa. Agnes Lipinska Hulbang. Brooke Micah. Brenda Seyala. Stefania Melandia. Maysoon Mustafa. Dilek Sansili. Heather Ayala. Bibiana Lopez. Jinghoon Kim. Moram Choi. Scholastica Muthoka. Winfred Swabi. Maya Burgos. James Elido. Christine Taco. Daniela Aminger. Nicole Ross. Malgozata Warzukcha. Brittany Kelt Nash. Amanda Lynn Sarpulfo. Nilva Dumen. Lisbeth Salmeno. Esel de la Cruz. Natalia Rodriguez. Pina Marie Benarquia. Gerald Melillo. Gina Pierro. Robert Marmorstein. Nicole Orienti. Jonelle Kenneth Robles. Robin A. Jaramillo. Jean Salvador. Nita Ibrahim. Owen Blance Pearson. Reagan Gianetti. Samantha Ann Rivera. Chanel Fanconel. Jessica Howard. Janice Dorsey. Violeta Karowitz. Tamar Meg Relish Valley. LeSean Green. Jennifer Henao. Diana Sanchez. Ana Maria Sanchez León. Cindy Juliet Mesa Valgas. Nicole Rossetti. Cristina Santini, Antonio Fernandez, Albert J. Cupo, Elisa Desind, Borjani Veredico, Lilian Piracolcha, Isabel Jugala, Diana Landauro, Kelly Osteen, Wilfred Bacero, Emilce R. Rodriguez, Lady A. Calmona, Ursula Passion, Don Taj Brijmohan, Nicholas Funk, Jesse Coward, Tansy Liu, Evelyn D. Go, Chardonnay Crumpler, Denise Bernard, Timothy Mui, Carolina Siama, Megan Michaelis, Deborah Ellison, Brittany McFadden, Madeline Damese, Micaela Pack, Juan Joel Grillon, Bashar Yazeki, Brian Merino, Jessica Mejia, Tina Smith, Darren Cousins, Karen Osco Poma, Jin Tang, Michelle Dotson, Christine Vera, Rodrigo Menocal, Anthony Alicea, Sarana Shukla, Dashana Panchal, Rukika Patel, Nihir Patel, Karen Perez, Diego Montalvo, Patricia Rogacki, Agnieszka Rostoczynski, Adam Galovich, Jakobs Kramovich, Daphne Batista, Carlos Garcia, Christine Velasquez, Noel Gashi, Mark Zumilo, Wilder Garcia, Angel Lopez, Puya Boyer, Daisy Ann Chichurillo, Louis Ann Tiopenko, Mariel Julian, Jehusa Siosen, Lovely Lopez. Daniel Irajeta. Carolina Gilmet. Evelyn Lasso. Jehan Balmore. Brian Cordero. Jazmín Espinosa de la Cruz. Stacia Taylor Stewart. June Jarvis. Diane Castillo. Anna Mikovska. Nicole Bremer. Sandra Barber. Jessica Alexandra Pierce. Lauren DeFuria. Ruleika Fidan. Najee Fidan. Barbara Dapala. Jolanta Grell. Devon Rich. Mohammed Ismaili. Maria Vasek. Viviana Epstein. Eglid Dashi. Natalie Henry. Ana Carolina Bastidas. Arush Dawan. Alexandra Rafael. Sammy G. Nasser. Chiara Quiñones. María Elena Riviera. Elvira Weintraub. Katia M. Galarraga. Yalizivela Kalinilechenko. Rachel West. Rula Jaoni. Joseph Toribio. Sung Yong Kim. Magdalena Sizlechka. Elise Ángel Ramos. Daniel D. Oscar. Yvette Maldonado. Ana Correa. Janelle Nicolas. Michael Varone. Soyoung Kim. Oslem Dimigdag. Justine Rodriguez. Hannah Salazar. Ana Gerena. Samantha Melo. Adam Lofson. Jesus Daniel Plata Jr. Carlos Aluestia. Rosa Ramírez. Ángela Soria. Everald Alexander.
Nicole Bufus, James R. Olivola, John Zuner, Davelyn McDermott, Precious Frazier, Ashkin Zacharian, Lisbeth Jimenez, Jason Lee, Maria Misco, Joseph DiCandido, Ponce de Leon, Ferdinand Candelari, Senem Dumas, Cynthia Marin, Kyle Sepper, Joyce Camille Becker, Maria Rose Mancato, Richard Roman, Tanya Stafford, Mario Sancilio, Paul Grex, Christy Lindy, Benjamin Scalara, Joseph Longo, Laura Corallo, Sandra Balinas, Stella Continanza, Justina Broda, Camila Mazzara, Ligia Viviana Villa, Young Ali, Maya Sasayo, Heidi Haiti, Carol Parker, Shakila Askar, Catalina Tescasucio, Roberto Ronderos, Ricardo Zagara, Kimberly Duva, Natalia Gavrilova, Jennifer L., Pauline Claro, Carrie Fonville, Myung Hee Hyun, Richely Rubin, Natalia Mendoza, Chelsea Lee Saylor, Stephen Poley, Christopher Garcia, Perrin Laundrie, Sarah J. Reed, Amanda D. Oliveira, Arlene Covio, Vincent Muti, Christopher M. Cabrita, Katerina Dimitrova, Renata DeCosca, Kim Ann Smolka, Linda Sorkow Swanson, Daniela Ulrich, Joanne Roca, Jarena Hemphill, Fabio A. Zaluga, Emilia DePaulo, Francis Valdez, Jamie Bluyetta, Sabrina Carissa Hope Boyd, Samia Walker, Sharice Tyus, Mindy Ding, Kristen Cronin, Michael Lagala, Lucy Moulton, Luz Rizzo, Tatiana Dunnican, Laura Jurasi, Bryson Gunn, Rafiq Iwata, Doreen Siangoli, Dana Siangoli, Jessica Rojas, Courtney Van Saders, Adriana Martinez, Felix Dalgo, Jan Kuleska, Eric Johnson, Oscar Guevara, Saudi Diaz, Matthew Rossef, Rhonda Smith, Miracle C. M. Galman, Johanna Portugal, Alejandro Ortiz, Lucia Hernandez, Lucia, Melody Marrero, Joseph Piero, Razan Almosen, Jenna Lee Columbia, Victoria Lopez, Gabriela M. Salerno, Sean Lacombe, Cesar Alvarez, Ashley Victoria Shisani, Alex T. Horowitz, Nicole Ashley Rivera, Jennifer Kapp, Gregory Hanau, Frank Kelly, Charles Sabino, Mansuria Zaida, Keisha Branch, William Jermaine Harris, Danaya McMillan, Elizabeth Kelman, Brittany Savalos, Jamie Betances, Jinya Yang, Rachel Christie, Jonathan A. Gonzalez, Marlon Luna, O'Neill Johnson, Ashley Anzalone, Vishaka Lilla, Martha D. Seidenfeld, Nicholas Schiafarelli, Oswaldo Arvello, Anthony Hawkins, Natalie Juarez, Talia Trevino, Nieves Vimy, James Garcia, Wesley Tabaka, Laura Elizabeth Cool, Mike Romano, Jonathan Lugo, James DeViti, Christian Ignacio, Priscilla Amparo Melendez, Lourdes Nunez, Katie Florence Timpone, Christina Janelle Waters, Debbie Saunders, Almis Batti, Jessica Perkoski, Amanda Suhu, Ashley Tasato, Virginia Ortiz, Rachel G. Rivera, Jennifer E. Hutchinson, Jennifer Hay, Pam Van Esselstyn, Ashley Van Winkle, Melissa Ikovo, Courtney Zunin, Ashley Rich, Catherine Catanzaro, Elizabeth Ackerman, Elizabeth Dillon, Teolinda Shahora, Sina Kim, Ms. Laura Sondej, Ashley Riskin, Lisa Canilla, Cindy Canella, Monica Joaquin, Sabrina Aguilar. Congratulations. Genelesi Cisco, Genacili Cisco, Natalia Aliaga, Karen Guzman, Luis Stromstrover, Ashley Wozniak, Cassandra Merling-Glaus, Stephanie S. Pinto, Amy Danenko, Christian Campos, James Talent, Nancy Rojas, Richard Forster, Calamario Nezamita, Kashan Rana, Alexandra Saccone, Gregory Plow, Yasmin Alawi, Elke Gomez, Caroline Jimenez, Mikala Karen Weintraub, Bianca Gardner, Ashley Everett, Lucretia Manuel, Ashley Fontanes, Brian Robb, Izana Taris, Kenarine Fraser, Yvonne Jones, Brenda Liz Santana, Jonathan Andrew Skolman, Augusto Suarez, Moko Yamaguchi. Yelena Gregorio. June A. Anyango. Anna Edwig Alik Fustin. Katerina Snadova. Justina Duke. Deidre Comboy Mariatti. Katie Sultan. Mina O'Keefe. Renee Frank. Susan Alexicus. Ursula Irvis. Jennifer Santos. Robin Lozano. Alexandria Jane Groff. Isabella DiMarzio. Bruno Silva. Ibrahim Al-Otti. Yahara Mendez. Nia Brereton. Bafar Adi. Alex Adoma Narte. Florence Narte. Marielle Faye. Ricky Way. Patria Henriquez. Dion Colley. Althea Green. Michelle Victor O'Reilly. Daniel McGrady Jr. Yolita Bazinska. Latoya Dean. Andy Velez. Ibrahim Akiki. Marco Navarro. Jessica Munaz. Rizilin Cancio. Jonathan Lara. Lauren Surma. Kristen Talmo. Noreen Augusto. Natalia Pasiga. Mary Fujihara. Leslie Ann Charnouz. Alexander Jean Zinovich. Catherine Guzman. Nicole Santora. George Marks. Rashida Long. Mary McSewan. Aleska Sovjani. Kenel Dadawala. Shahi Kim. Dawn Forster. Alfred Martinez. Fabiola Galindo. Fiorella Carino. Fabiola Ferdinand. Victoria C. Givens. Sarah Hernandez. Maria Hernandez. Ashley Lynn Belushi. Caitlin Cole. Nadima Ghaffari. Asha Patel. Clint Vinaco. Omando J.D. La Cruz. Ruff Jarrell Biello. Kenneth Alexander Martin. Megan Sabakowski. Diana Burke. Christy Pacides, Tatiana Del Santi, Patricia Cruz, Mark Isaac, RN, Orestes Urdanetti, RN, Bo Valera Guzman, Camila A. Carranza, Hung Lin, Alexis Prophet, Margaret D. Garrett Nickelford, Anthony Olivetti, Sheena Elizabeth Fernandez, Shoshana Ishaya, Mark A. Robinson, Maria Shirley Pekjam, Julian Ramirez, Frederick Marquise, Mary Kathleen Wallace, Valerie Shimaluski, Tish Valenti, Shannon Jankowski, Helena M. Moore, Elizabeth Hook, Kristen Gorman, Dominka Silinska, Kate Juzmeski, Monica Plaza, Christian Hansen, Cynthia Dorman, Leslie Laufer, Bernice Fulanara, Gerard John Bruno, Kevin Figueredo, Ashley Ann Teal, Sarah Roldan, Barbara Maggia, Lauren Sartori, Carolyn Glasner, Thay Stelsey, Jeanette DiGavero, Catherine Jaramillo, Stephanie Gomez, Nicola Montague, Wapanan Samdi, Adionez Gutierrez, Roxanne Reyes, Maria Daslakowska, Svetlana Stignevia, Jose Geraldo, Kima Rani, Samia Hibashi, Onassis Uloa, Ryan Catrasolo, Jose A. Venegas, Stuart Hernandez, Diana Bolan, Yuli Gaviria, Kamru Kamratas, Ruth Zabata, Deborah Winston, Lena M. Zuluaga, Amanda Rivera, Jason Lazou, Crystal Tani, Jennifer Lynn Nassif, Jason Burgos, Jessica Mercado, Denora Rosalis Consalves, Miguel A. Cruz, Deborah Ann Hurst, Rose Marie Hazel, Laura Knight, Thomas Schaefer, Rebecca Bray, Casey Robinson, Anita Karanska, Kumiraj Farajaj, Erica Holgowin, Manhula Krishnamurthy, Mikhail Kushchuk, Chelsea Louise Vittorio, Daniel Moran, Lynette Farina, Shavon Izzard, Anastasia Wigfall, Jean Feliciano, Sandra Cardenas, Patrick Stinger, Nell N. Wingett, Jeanette Feliz, Andy Castillo, Juderos Sati, Kim Calby, Marco Cabrera, Andrew Gonzalez, Yeleni Mercedes Guzman, Vanessa Paredes, Martha Elena Larina, Jarrett Foote, Rosalie Delgado, Tahani Malava Nada, Victor Anthony Villapana Jr., Mary Antimizaris, Joan Beckford Marat, Christine Jones, Jessica Bonilla, thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
You're almost there. Will the class please rise? Vice Chairman Wilson, it is my honor as president of the college to present to you the class of 2011.
Members of the class of 2011, by virtue of the authority of the Bergen Community College Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the associate's degree or certificate with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining hereto. Congratulations.
One more step, one more step. We've been doing this for thousands of years. We can't change it now. You know? One more step, student government president.
Thank you. Good afternoon, graduates. I know you guys have been waiting for this the whole day. But first, I would like to invite Christine Jones and Jessica Bonilla up to the podium with me to perform the shift of the tassel. I know you guys have a lot of energy, and if you don't mind, I would like you guys to create a drum roll for me. Guys, want to do it? Create a drum roll? Come on. Thank you. And stop. All right. Please, graduates, join me in the shifting of the tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations!
I think it's time for the families to congratulate the graduates. Go ahead. Graduates may be seated. There's three people I want to thank before we recess. First, the stirring rendition of the national anthem by Kinmiat Tutun. We appreciate that. We've been joined all morning by the Ramsey Wind Symphony. We really appreciate you being with us. And lastly, the one person that puts the commencement together that you know is Associate Dean Ralph Chunu. I want to thank him. From this day forward, you're part of the Bergen College community. As graduates, you're part of our legacy. You will always be in our hearts. We hope that you will be in ours as well. We want you to continue our relationship, and we will through alumni activities and things like that. But today, we want to, all of us here at the college want to congratulate you on achieving this distinction. We'll begin our recessional in a moment. The platform party will leave, followed by the faculty. If the graduates could, you can stand if you'd like and do whatever you'd like during the recessional. And if everybody would kind of wait for the faculty and the platform party to get out in the hallway, and then usually all hell breaks loose in here. But in fact, I'm not sure how they get you out of here, but just listen to the ushers and they'll get you out, all right? Great, you've been great. I'm really proud of all of you. Thank you.